This incident dates back to the days when I was studying in the 8th grade. At that time, I was 13 years old. During that time, I used to have a lot of fun and mischief with my family. My family consisted of my mom, dad, younger sister, and my grandmother. My father worked for the railway, so we lived in railway quarters. When my father retired, we moved to a big bungalow. I was very happy in that bungalow because I had always dreamed of having our own big house. When we moved into the house, we felt a sense of unease and would stay up late at night because we enjoyed watching scary movies, and we would watch TV until late at night. The rest of the family would go to bed shortly after dinner. One day, when I was watching TV at midnight, I heard a noise from outside. I thought maybe my mom or dad had gotten up to get water, so the sound was coming from there. At that time, I didn't pay attention. But a little while later, when I turned off the TV, I heard the sound of anklets again, as if someone was walking towards me. My legs started trembling, and my heart started beating fast. I thought of telling everyone about it. When I gathered the courage to open the door, I could hear the sound of anklets around me, but there was no one there. At that moment, I became very nervous and somehow managed to reach my mom's room and told everything to my mom and dad. My dad was not ready to believe me because he was very sleepy and he was half asleep. Even my mom didn't pay attention to what I was saying. So, I decided to sleep with my mom and dad that night. And I slept with them every night for about 8 or 9 days. Then the sound started again, but this time, no one except me could hear it. And fortunately, nothing happened to me. When I started telling my mom about it every day, my mom told my dad, and my dad decided to change the house. We moved to a flat. After we left, people we knew started living in that bungalow, and their young son was my good friend. Once he came to our house to meet me and started asking me if I had ever heard someone walking or the sound of anklets in that house. I told him everything truthfully. That's when I became sure that there was something in that house. I told my family again, and this time, my mom and dad believed me. My dad talked to the people who were living there, and they performed a religious ceremony in the house. It was revealed that 7 women had committed suicide together by hanging themselves, and it was their spirits. I am now close to 70 years old, but even today, my hair stands on end when I think of going to that house, and I am still very scared to hear about that house. ये हॉरर स्टोरी आपको कैसी लगी नीचे कमेंट में हमें ज़रूर बताएं। ऐसी और भी डरावनी कहानियों के लिए हमें सब्सक्राइब करें।